Hi everyone, hope you're keeping well. This is another instalment of Psalms from Your Sofa. We're going to look at Psalm 19 today, which C.S. Lewis says is one of the greatest poems in the Psalms and one of the greatest lyrics in the world, so quite high praise from him. But we've only 5 minutes, so we're going to look at those first 6 verses of Psalm 19. Let me read them to you. The heavens declare the glory of God. The skies proclaim the work of his hands. Day after day they pour forth speech. Night after night they display knowledge. There is no speech or language where their voice is not heard. Their voice goes out into all the earth, their words to the ends of the world. In the heavens he has pitched a tent for the sun, which is like a bridegroom coming forth from his pavilion, like a champion rejoicing to run his course. It rises at one end of the heavens and makes its circuit to the other. Nothing is hidden from its heat. Now, many of us are obviously in lockdown, but one thing you might have noticed is lots of people are making special effort to go out for walks and go out for runs and go on bike rides. But if it's just for exercise, why not just walk around the house, walk around the front room? Surely that would be safer, you'd be more protected from COVID-19. I think it's because there is just something about being outside. I personally could sit in the garden and do nothing, just sit there, no book, no music, sit sunbathing, taking it all in. But I couldn't sit in this room and do nothing. You have to put the TV on or do something. You can't just sit here and do nothing, whereas when you're outside, perhaps you can. My sister was challenged for that 5k, run 5k, donate £5, nominate 5 other people to do it. And after doing that, she started going on more runs because she actually enjoyed it. She said to me, it's much more enjoyable than a treadmill, being outside and doing it in the real world. The nation is seeking the outdoors at the moment because there's something about it, something about nature. And even acts of rebellion involve going to a park or going to a beach. That is the rebellious act. New York City is a very popular tourist destination, and there must be a million things to do in that city. But if you look at any top 10 list, Central Park will be in there as one of the top 10 attractions. The other day I had a duck fly and land in the garden and hang out with me for 20 minutes or something. And while it was there, I was feeding it bread and I didn't want it to go. And it was a little gift from nature. The creation that God has made proclaims to us something about him. Well, many things. It proclaims his power and his majesty and his beauty and creativity. It's ingenious because I've got a cactus in the greenhouse that hasn't had rain probably for at least 9 months, and it's still hanging in there, no problem. It's fine. Creation's voice, even if you don't realise it, which I suppose many people don't, its voice is speaking to us, and we all appreciate God's handiwork on some level, even if we're not aware of it. Nature has a universal appeal. I have a friend who is stuck in the Alps because of lockdown, and they posted a picture that showed some mountains, and it just said something like there could be worse places to be isolated or locked down or trapped in. And why? Because nature is able to speak to us in some way, to appeal to us, to move us, you could say. It feeds something that we maybe don't know what it is, but we all enjoy it, we all want it. It has universal appeal. Well, there's a challenge and encouragement rolled into one there, I think, which is next time we're going for a walk or going outside, why not take a moment to look beyond the created stuff, beyond the bird on the wall or the blue sky and the clouds. Look beyond the created stuff for a moment and to the Creator. Listen in our hearts as creation declares the glory of God. And as we look on these things and appreciate the mind of such a Creator, his vast knowledge and creativity and beauty and his genius, we can be assured that he knows what he is doing. This pandemic is worrying and stressful for so many people. But an absent God who's lost his way, who's dropped the ball, who's let things get out of control, that's just not compatible with the God that created everything, who tends to the birds, who invented the gravitational physics that stopped the earth getting too close to the sun and burning up. The heavens declare the glory of God.